Most laps you can do is 60. So I am a pansy, so I have the AI on novice, which is the lowest. Got Class A, upgraded a little bit, both looks and power. I go a little short track race, 60 laps. Did this yesterday in a C car, and it was crazy. We'll try it out with the A. Got the manual transmission on. Hopefully it's as good as it was yesterday. That one was fun. Especially I went to first person the last 2 laps and all of a sudden the car come back up on the track. About knocked us out of the way. It was pretty funny. Definitely surprised me. Probably do this and call it a night for Wreckfest. I have really enjoyed it though. I've played quite a bit in the last 2 days. Got quite a bit done in career. Done a few expedition races, a couple derbies. That was fun. Won the lawnmower derby. So that's always good. All right, let's go. Look at that pretty car. New paint scheme, new tires, got the spoilers, exhaust. Yeah, it looks pretty. The thing with these A cars that you have to do that you don't have to with the Z cars is you have to feather the throttle more because they have so much more power. Sometimes you'll get on the throttle and then it just wants to spin sideways. You gotta correct that. Although this race is already going better than it did yesterday or earlier when I tried doing it with an A car. Although here we go off the track. Oh, there's cars coming everywhere off the track too. So we're definitely not the only one, but that puts us in 7th place. Yeah, we don't want to be in 7th place. Probably just sitting there hanging out. We need to try. Of course, that's probably the key word, try. Stay on the track as best as we can. Ooh, about got hit there. I'm just going to leave him in 3rd for now. If we need to shift, we will, but we'll... Oh, this car just sitting in the middle of the track. Best lap. Nice. Oh, what the hell, dude? Some people just like to cause wrecks, even if they don't need to. Ha ha! Almost feel like you're playing somebody online. Not sure who that was. Okay, so we're up to 4th now. Definitely get on the throttle just to get off of it again. Oh, that guy. Rear-ended, I'd say. Up to 3rd. We just booted him out of the way. Oh, there goes the guy out of nowhere. Oh, look at this cluster we have in front of us. Okay, well, in that mess, we have taken the lead. laps are flying by. We're already on 11. Excuse me. Oh! Ho, ho, ho! It comes flying out of nowhere. It happens a lot at this track. You'll just look at all the. This is what I was excited about for Wreckfest. Look at all that stuff on the track, and it stays there the whole race. That's awesome. And as much as I hate these people trying to come in and wreck us, that's what I wanted. Oh, come on, dude. And then that wrecked that guy. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, we spawned like crazy right in front of us. Got these guys popping back up on the track. Got tires everywhere. And cars everywhere. Oh, lock up the brakes. There goes another car off. That car was trying to go off the track. Man, he wasn't trying to go off the track, but he was definitely trying to get someone else off the track, and it didn't work for him. Oh, there goes a guy. You know, and if I was racing in career mode, I think I'd respawn there, but oh, maybe I should have. Holy cow. Oh, and then we're going to come right back into this mess. Alright, well, we've fallen from first to third. Oh, and then there's a car that's on the track. But I probably could have respawned. That's not why we did this. Another crisis, thanks for following me. Having some fun on the wheel. Don't know if you have this game, but if you have an Xbox, I would definitely get it. I bought the deluxe edition. It wasn't much more. Got an extra day, got an extra car. I was going to try to set up, I did a 50 yesterday. I was going to try to set up 100 a day. But there's only 60 is the most you can do, so. Got tires and cars everywhere. Gotten back up to second. Best thing you can do is stay on the track, but come around these corners sometimes it just wants to throw you outside. You got cars. Always got cars coming back onto the track, which makes it interesting too. Well, somewhere in that mix, we took the lead over again. Helps when we're a bigger vehicle. Next lap, 14 seconds. Yesterday I did that Mustang looking car. Man, I don't even know what that car was. That car we just hit, I'm not sure what it started as. But, and I dominated the field, which was fun. But I had, somebody's out. Had a lap lead on second place, and and then 2 on third, so this one's a little more interesting. Oh, stay on. Oh. Alright, let's get back into third. There we go. A lot more, I think there's a lot more destruction in this game. Maybe it's because we're in the A's as opposed to the C's, like yesterday I was in a C car and this one's an A car. So maybe that's some of the reason. But there's more destruction. There's definitely a lot more destruction. I know I've helped with a couple wrecks already. And we're not looking pretty, but we're at a 79. And we are starting to pull away and get a good lead, but the problem is, holy shit. The problem is, as soon as something happens like that one wasn't that bad, but something happens, like when I got stuck and I didn't want to respawn, and all of a sudden, I fell from first, having a decent lead in first, to third. Sorry, dude. Uh-oh. Getting a little crazy. Should we try first person? Oh, no, wrong button. Alright, let's do some first person for a while. Always seem to run wide in first person. Oh, geez. Oh, there's somebody. Okay, let's leave it in third. Now we're starting to get a pretty good lead. We're just avoiding people like that. Holy cow. Uh-oh, that's what I'm talking about. Holy cow. Yep, I knew that was stupid, but we did it anyway. And see, now we've lost the lead. We had a huge lead and we've lost it. So, I'm gonna go back. As much as I did enjoy first person, I'm gonna go back to third person and try to win this race. Ha-ha! Force that guy to wreck into that guy. Whoa! For the most part, you can just stick it in third and go. I think there's a good chance we're going to get fourth place a lap down pretty soon. Oh, looks like he already is. But second's only 3 seconds behind us, and third's only 7, so that's only about half a lap. Considering we've been going 40 laps, and there's a lot of cars out of here. You got cars on the track, off the track that are wrecked. I wonder, now I think about it. I bet you. Oh, okay. Oh, son of a bitch. No, we're not going to reset. We're going to take our lumps. We're going to take it as they fall, and we're not going to reset. We're going to try to just... And this is normal. One of these days, maybe I'll have to try this same race, but with without the normal. That could be a very short video. If I do this race, but without with realistic damage on, because this is normal damage, which is not, because I'm at 49 in this car. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. This car is not in good shape. This Nomad guy that we just bumped there, he's the guy that we're racing for. I think it's pretty much going to be him or I think Roadrunner, but you never know. We might mess up and all of a sudden Roadrunner. The reason for the crazy camera view every once in a while is in order to have my headset on for a mic, have my controller on even though I'm playing with the steering wheel, and the steering wheel, the mic doesn't plug into the steering wheel. So I have to move my controller, otherwise it'll die from not being touched. So yesterday I was doing that, and I think that's when I lose my feeling in my steering wheel, which I was complaining about like an idiot. Pretty sure it's when I was touching the steering wheel, or the controller, it was losing the steering wheel, and then I would wreck. So what I thought was the game was my fault. That's probably a mean thing to do, but oh well, it was funny. Man, I tell you what, there's not a whole lot of cars left to race. There for a while it was crazy, but now it's gotten pretty calm. And maybe we're just on the side of the track where it is calm and it's actually crazy on the other side. And I throw it to second or rev limiting, but in third it doesn't seem like it's that. Ooh, all right. Kind of winding down. Yesterday was a little more less exciting because I was dominating, but there's a lot less damage. These A cars are a lot more damage. So, where it was exciting to begin with, it's kind of gotten boring. Although, I will say, the race for the lead is a lot closer because there's that guy's still right there. All right, so there's third place car right there we just hit. So third place is now a lap down. So we just got us and Nomad and a little yellow car. Some little fishy there. And it's just, the car is definitely bogging down. I tell you, that Nomad's staying right with us. The second gear is too high, and third gear, ooh. This might come down to a photo finish where we end up knocking Nomad out of the way, or he knocks us out of the way. We'll see. We're driving about the exact same lap times. That was a bad lap because he's actually caught up. So he was exactly 1 second on him. Oh, there we pulled away again to 1.4, 1.6. He must have got caught up behind a slower car or got caught up in an accident. Final lap. All right, 60 laps. As much as the game would let me do. Ooh, don't mess up on the last lap. Okay. And I'm going to. Oh, wow. Throw in the second gear. Ooh, that was closer than I wanted it to be for the end. But we did take the win. Look at that. All the way up to 9th place was DNF. So you have 8 cars that finished. And then you have 8th place to 24th place DNF. We had 1 car on the lead lap, 1 car lap down, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, and 1, 5, and then the rest are all DNF. So that was crazy, but it was a good race. Puts us into level 13 about halfway. So we'll go ahead and call it there. It's kind of a short stream, short video, but fun race. We'll have to try that maybe next time with realistic damage. I don't know if it'll last that long. If that's the case, we'll do it twice.